everyone, today is my live 76. I'm June because I was born in June. So today I'm going to explore how I built one of my e-commerce Instagram account. It's my business account. It's not my personal account. My personal account is pretty new. So it's my business account that is selling e-commerce for accessories products like earrings and necklaces. We built from 0 to 100,000 followers seriously without any ad spend because that was before actually Mark bought over Instagram. So these are the tips and tricks that we use. Okay, firstly, I actually have this gang of friends, like we actually do not know each other, but then we also sell like similar products like in e-commerce regions that we share the same pool of the clientele, right? What we do on the daily, I wouldn't advise daily, but what we do on a weekly basis is that we will kind of like exchange promotion to each other. It's just like I shout out about their product and then they also shout out about my product. So what we do is that we actually form a group that each other will cross promote each other, right? So when I was actually 5k follower, right, only 5,000 followers, I will then find someone who is actually 5,000 followers. Or then we actually raise up together up until like when we are 10k follower, then I'll actually look for partners or Instagram shop that will cross promote each other for a 10k follower. So we have been doing this for like a nearly half year to 1 year time. Like we call it as swap review, like we swap promote each other, right? So that's how we built from like a 0 to 100,000. But of course there's only one of the tip that you can use. So but my advice is that currently you do not want to hurt the organic reach. So if let's say you were to promote this on a daily basis, make sure you really pick a brand that actually your customer would really like to see their products. Because if let's say you just simply pick any brands that maybe your clients don't like, it will actually hurt your organic reach in a very long-term basis. Okay, second way. Okay, you can think about contents basis. Okay, what kind of contents that you want to post? I always apply this rule, right? At least 2 or 3 value, only sell. 3 value, 1 sell, because you must remember that you must maintain the engagement of your followers. If let's say you just keep posting the product that you're selling or whichever services that you're selling, right, people will just leave because people will not actually engage with you. So how we do that is that you must remember this rule: 3 plus 1. 3 content value posts, 1 selling. Okay, secondly, when you post when you always post the content, right, make sure you encourage engagement. Like I realize this is the way that we post the content. There's one type of content, right, no matter whenever you post, right, sure get a lot of engagement one. Because I'm selling women accessories, right? So my target group is women, strong women entrepreneur, or maybe like a female who actually have a little bit insecurity in their relationship. So what we do is that we find some quote that can resonate them better. Like one of the quotes that I really love is something like you don't need a man, something like that. Yeah, something like you talk about their empowerment, women empowerment, like you want to be something about happiness or men. I'm so sorry, I couldn't think of any quotes right now, but we always find this quote, right, and we produce them using Canva, and then make sure when you produce the quotes, you produce them in terms of those color tones that actually fit to your Instagram feeds. Okay, then next thing I want to talk about filter. Okay, whenever you have a really, really nice quote plus a very good caption that can resonate with people, right, you also plus another question at the end. Like the quote is that you must love yourself so that it's good for your relationship. Don't find the right man, be the right person, be the right lady, something like that. Do you agree? When you end with do you agree, you can always ask people, put your best emojis right below if let's say you agree with me. Then people will actually just comment to you. Okay, this is how you should actually strategize your reply comment. Maybe you will be receiving about 3 to 4 comments instantly, right? Don't reply all the comments instantly. Why? Because you want to keep the engagement have throughout every single day. It's just like the same for Facebook algorithm. You need to play around with the algorithm. You need to let the Facebook or the Instagram knows that your content is very engaging for a lot of people throughout the day. It doesn't matter morning, afternoon or night time. That's why when we reply comment, if let's say you receive 10 comments, you just reply 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, and 3 at night. Then you will make sure that your content will stay throughout the day. Does it make sense? Alright, so and then the next thing is talking about filter. Okay, in order to make sure your Instagram it's a very nicely fits, right, it's a very good feeling. You need to make sure you must have a little bit of OCD. Firstly, you must make sure you only use maximum one or two filter throughout the feeds, because this will actually make a very clean feeling. And then only pick one or two color tone that is just like your branding. Actually earlier I talked about how to brand yourself and brand your company, whether it's a Facebook, website, Instagram. So same thing, Instagram, you need to brand it by keeping your filter to maximum 2, keeping to the color that you always use to maximum 2 or 3. Does it make sense? Okay, so next one, use the quote. I already talked about it. Okay, that is one tip that a lot of people don't use. Video, Instagram TV and video views are really good. So make sure that you upload a video that is more than 1 minute so that it can become IGTV, right? Okay, here's the tip. When I upload the video, right, I make sure I upload, like for example, I'm selling women accessories, right? I upload tutorial video so that it will make people stay to watch more than 1 minute. And then it's kind of, a lot of people, they just like to learn things, right? So when you post about tutorial, it's really nice and sweet. At the same time, at the end, you can actually promote more about your products. All right. And then how about story? Okay, story, you must pick a theme. Like how we are doing daily, right? A lot of people just like to sell things, or you just need to have a variety of story. Okay, this is what I have observed. Whenever we change different person in charge in handling the Instagram story, the Instagram story will suddenly increase a lot of views. Then we'll try to experimentate why it happened, right? So in the end, this is what I find out. When Instagram account is being handled by one single person, the story always is the same. Like the person will actually use the same kind of format, post the same kind of content, and then imagine this, your audience will also feel bored. So sometimes story and feeds you can handle different way. Feeds, because it's just like a resume, right? It's your profile. You need to handle it very clean. But then story is a place that you want to be more fun. When we want to be more fun, it means that you need to be very diverse in terms of the contents you are posting. Sometimes you can just post about fun stuff, like whether you guys, especially like behind the scenes kind of like story. People would just love to see all this behind the scenes, or boomerang, like people are having fun. So make sure do not repeat the mistakes that we made. So every time we have been testing it like so many times, every time we change a new person in charge in handling a story, the view will increase, the swipe up will increase. Okay, next one. Focus on quality is never about quantity. You would rather to have a lot. To have less posts, but then quality posts, rather than have a lot of posts. This is just not making sense for having a lot of posts. Okay, and then last one. Okay, this is goal. If let's say you guys have a team of friends, right, form up together, you guys have a group, like chat groups or messenger groups. Whenever your peers post something new in the Instagram, help them to comment. Right after, okay, once you posted one photo in your account and then you directly comment to it using other accounts, you cannot use the own account, the Facebook will detect you, then they will not count that as an algorithm. Okay, you use someone else's account that is not in the same IP address, meaning that you guys can't be in the same location. Obviously it will be the same IP, right? Ask them to comment. Okay, here's the key. When you do commenting, right, you must be a real comment that is at least more than seven words. The more words, the more meaningful the words, the better. Do not just put emoji. Facebook will not just detect it as a really algorithm. For them, they will just skip it. So you have to put like meaningful comments that is not repetitive. Have four or five of you guys doing that. Okay, right after you post the content, the comments will mean. Because if let's say you post the content, right after that there's a lot of engagement, it means that Facebook will show your post even more to people, and then that's where you can actually bring a lot of organic traffic. So these are actually the tips and tricks that we used back then in 2017 and 2018. That's where I grow my Instagram from 0 to 100,000 followers. Basically, that time we don't even have an ads available. So that's the reasons why that we have been doing. So it's really awesome. That is the reason why that I promote organic traffic so much, because we actually did it and then as well as for Facebook, and it's working very well for us. So if let's say you do not know how to handle this organic traffic, you can start with like having a really good Facebook profile. Profile, you make sure you have a really good Facebook profile funnel. For Instagram, you make sure that you have a really clean feeds at first, and then use the relevant hashtag. Everything in the world, no matter in which social media, it's all about the law of reciprocity. It means that you want likes, you give likes, but then likes is too mainstream. Right now, you need to give comments. But then a third, even more awesome, is that every single day, me and my team will actually spend about 10 minutes to 15 minutes to comment on other people's story. Like, people will actually focus even more about their story as compared to their feeds. So if let's say you can spend 10 minutes per day to look about all other people like story, and then to leave some meaningful comments there, you know what they will do? They will story. So that's where they'll actually check the stuff they're promoting or any value post that you have, and then they will follow you. Alright, so that's all with my sharing for today. So by the way, if let's say you guys are interested to learn more about organic ways, right? Yeah, I launched my book. I know that you guys have noted that. So other than launching my book, so these 2 days I have been busy like shooting training videos to give as bonuses if let's say you buy my book. So what kind of bonus I'm giving? First one is about the LinkedIn organic strategies that I use in another company of mine that is more like a technology company. I basically use LinkedIn as like a lead generation. It's not only lead generation. Firstly, it's very quality lead generation because you kind of know who are the people that you want to reach out. You know which department they are in, what company they are in as well. So I also use that to actually form a lot of joint venture and partnership and speak to the right person. So it was really awesome platform for me to actually kickstart. And then so what I give away as a bonus is it's a 20 minutes training of the LinkedIn strategy to help you to actually get leads and close deal faster. And the second bonus I'm giving, what is that? Oh, storytelling strategy. So for the storytelling strategy, it's like a 25 minutes of the training video that I show you what kind of templates that you should use in order to tell a hero journey so that you can actually make your story sell better. So basically, I use this storytelling strategy basically in every day in any business that I do or in any competition I need to participate, because story sells. Because story is the only thing that can capture people. So the third thing is about how you can actually kickstart with your organic strategy, of course. So if let's say you have been watching this and then you are very interested in actually get leads and close deal faster, feel free to also schedule a 15 minutes appointment with me. I'm more than happy to help you. Alright, so I will put down the link down below, and thank you so much for watching. Hope that we can grow our Instagram together. Take care, bye.